What's up? It's Mooney again. And last video, part one, was you are exactly where you need to be. And this is going to be part two. And I'm going to try to pick up where I left off yesterday. I was left off on there is a chance for personal growth and development within any lesson or experience that you face, whether that's good or bad. And that leads into the next thing I wanted to talk about, which is trusting the journey, trusting the process of the journey, and trusting the process of life. Because trusting the journey, I was explaining in the past video about how in acting or theater, during the first day of rehearsals, during the first week of rehearsals, nothing looks put together. Nobody is in character, nobody has their lines memorized, nobody's in costume, the set's not built. And so throughout the whole weeks of rehearsal, it's a journey of trusting the process of building and putting together this vision that you have and manifesting that physically into this realm. And so that is the same concept with anything in life, especially your spiritual journey. Trust the process, trust the journey, trust life, that you're gonna flow and end up where you're supposed to go no matter what. Like, I feel like anything that is meant for you is not going to miss you. You're going to receive whatever blessings that are meant for you whenever it's time for you to receive them. And it may not be time for you to receive those blessings at this moment because you might need to build this certain type of character skill. You might need to learn this lesson before you're able to move forward into that version of yourself that you see in that vision. So trust the process, trust the journey. And it's really the same thing that I've been saying, like live in the moment. That's the best way I can tell you of how to do that. The best way I can tell you of how to trust the process, trust the journey, is to live in the moment. Is to come back to gratitude, center yourself, ground yourself. And that's gonna keep you in a mindset of, okay, no matter what this looks like on the exterior, no matter what type of perception I might see this as, is actually beneficial for me. Everything is happening for me and not to me. When you start looking at life with that type of perspective, you gain a whole lot more control of your reality and what you put yourself through, how you navigate through situations, because there's going to always be situations of where you feel like things are not working out. There's obstacles, there's things that you got to overcome. That's going to always be in your life. But you gain power whenever you learn how to navigate through these obstacles by changing your perception, changing your perspective of the situation from a victim mindset of this is happening to me to an empowered mindset of this is happening for me. This is happening because I need to learn this lesson, because I needed to get stronger in this area. And a lot of the times what can hold us back, what can really like hinder us from trusting the process, trusting the journey, being grateful, showing gratitude, living in the moment, accepting the fact that we are where we need to be in this moment. One thing that can really, really hinder us, and it's with everybody, it's comparison to others. Comparing yourself to others is one of the biggest things that can deter you from your own vision, your own goal. Like, you'll see somebody doing good on social media, and you think just because you're not in that part of your journey that you're doing something wrong, or that your vision or your goal that you have for yourself is not realistic or is not attainable. Like we see, and nowadays on social media, we see a lot of young people who are successful. I'm not gonna say we see a lot of young people, but we see there's more young people nowadays who are successful than there has ever been. So, but still nowadays, most young people are not successful. Most young people are still working a 9 to 5, or still living with their parents, or still trying to figure out what they want to do in life. So, for the fact that there are young people who are successful, who are entrepreneurs, whatever, that's kind of rare still. But it's put on the forefront, in front of our faces a lot on social media, and it could kind of be a bad thing whenever people are not really healed or confident and faithful within their self and their own journey. Where somebody else is in their journey is not going to look like where you are in your journey, because everybody's journey is different. Everybody has a different destination of where they're going to, so don't compare yourself to others. Um, Focus on your own path. Focus on what it is that you are good at, what it is that people are drawn to you for, what it is about you that makes you special than anybody else. Focus on your path, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations in life. Focus on your progress of how far you've come from the past 2 months, the past 2 years, the past 10 years, how far you've grown mentally as a person. Focus on your own progress, in your own path, in your own journey. And that's going to help you with everything, and um, I would say some tips to embrace your current moment on the journey, to help you realize that you are exactly where you need to be in this moment. I would say journal. Journal every day about how you feel, even if that's bad or good. Journal your progress, what you realize you've overcome, any lessons that you realize you've learned, any lessons you realize you need to learn. Journal that, write that out, because you can always come back to it in the future and realize, and it'll click. Oh wow, I did overcome that lesson. Oh wow, that lesson keeps repeating and showing and reoccurring through different situations. So I need to really learn this lesson. Or, wow, I said I came this far and I had that much progress, but now look how far I've come and this much progress I've had. So journal everything is really good for you, to look back and to just to get everything out, get all your feelings and your emotions out. If you can express yourself verbally with speaking to somebody or whatever, express it through writing it, journaling it. Nobody got to see it but you. And that's pretty much it for this. When I said in the beginning of the first video, I was meditating one day and I had a message that said, you are exactly where you need to be.